Hey everybody, it's Rob here. We just got new patch notes for the patch that's hitting next week, and we are getting uber unique crafting. Here are the notes, I'm going to link those in the description. And we got the developers update here, where uber unique items can now be salvaged to provide a new resource in the game. So we're going to get a new form of a crafting resource that's going to be here. It's very similar to my suggestion, like just making an uber forgotten soul or something. So basically, when you salvage an uber unique, you are getting one of these sparks, and you can bring 5 of these sparks to the alchemist down here. And there is a refine resource tab that's going to be renamed into transmog resources. So you will just be able to go here, and instead of refine, it will say transmog. And here under crafting, you will see every uber unique of your every uber unique in the game. And I assume you can also, for example, craft a spear of lycander on a barb, and it will take 5 of those new materials, 5 of those sparks, to be able to craft the new uber unique, or any uber unique of your choice for that matter. So we don't know exactly if one uber unique always salvages into 1 spark, or if there's a chance to get 2 sparks or something, because I feel the ratio, like having 5 uber uniques to be able to craft 1 uber unique of your choice, is a very harsh ratio, I think, is in particular for players that don't play so much. You see me here, this is my eternal character. I have quite a lot of uber uniques on this one, but finding these every season, it's a 2% chance. So on average, you will need about 50 Duriel sets, so 100 material each to get one of these uber uniques on average. And it's still going to take you about 250 sets of Duriel, so 500 mats each to just get one of them, and you of your choice basically, because then you can salvage it. So that is a little bit hard on the ratio, I feel. I think it could be a 3-to-1 or something. That's something I would like to see. I made a video about it already, so I think a 3-to-1 would have been a bit more fair. I think 5 is a bit too much, but let me know, guys, what do you think in the comments below. There is also a second line here that is very interesting though. The drop chance of uber unique items acquired outside of uber Duriel. So you guys know the uber uniques can already drop outside of Duriel. You guys remember when the game launched, there was literally 1 Shaco found in the first month, and there was millions and millions of players playing the game. So realistically, you had no chance of finding a uber unique outside of the Duriel encounter that they later on introduced. So we don't know exactly what this chance is going to be. I hope it's multiplied by at least 1,000 or something, because right now it was completely impossible, significantly exceeding a human lifespan of just pure 24/7 grinding, grinding, I don't know, for 2,000 years or something, and then you would have a chance. There were some crazy calculations like that out there to get 1 uber unique with the old drop rates. So even if they times 10 times the drop rate, it would still not be enough. So I really hope they are 1,000 exit or something. So it's very, not super likely to get one, but at least there's a probability of getting one when you're playing for hundreds and hundreds of hours, and not millions and millions of hours. I think that would be a huge win. And I would also like them to maybe make the reward tied to harder content. Let's say there should be a reason, I think, to do a high Nightmare Dungeon. Right now, Nightmare Dungeon 100 doesn't really give you much of anything. It's still more beneficial to just do Duriel all day, because you get the 925 items there, and you get a chance for the uber unique. So I think it would be really cool to have this as the final reward or something of the finished dungeon. Maybe you get, I don't know, a 0.25% chance or something, or I mean, whatever is balanced, but it should definitely be a significant increase in this line. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about this. And yeah, just in general, in the open world from world bosses, I think it would be very cool to see those uber uniques drop there as well. And then you can kind of, be okay with the 5 sparks for 1 if you don't have to just do Duriel to get the uber uniques. And then even if you get unlucky, let's say I am here, oftentimes got the Starless Sky, but I didn't get the Melted Heart until 4,000 runs in or something. So I could just take these 5 Starless Sky rings and just refine them, and then craft myself a Melted Heart or whichever uber unique I want. And that also means that you can now on your, let's say you're only playing Sorcerer, and then you want to switch to a Barb, you don't have to do Duriel on your Barb. You can just take the uber uniques that you got in your Sorcerer, salvage them, and then craft yourself the grandfather to then play your barb. So this kind of things opens a lot of freedom for players, a lot of choices as well for them to basically test out different classes. What I would like to see, and they haven't talked about this, is the Uber stones, the Genesis and the, like, let me just log into season, the Genesis and the Evernight stone, because that one is very annoying to farm as well. And you know, Uber uniques, basically you can share them between all your characters, but what happens with the Uber stones, with the Genesis and the Evernight, is that they are character specific. And this is a huge pain for people that want and enjoy playing multiple classes, right? Like whenever I farmed this on my Barb, like it already takes, you know, like 200 runs or something to get them if you get like, and you can get doubles, right? Like I got Evernight 3 times before I got my first Genesis, for example. So the ratio can really screw you over. So I think that would be also really cool in the future to see these seasonal themes be account-wide. We had this with the Tears of Bloodglyph in the Abattoir of Zir last season, and we have it with the pet again. So basically, on every character you go, you have to level the pet completely from scratch again. And I think this is more like, should be progression that is tracked account-wide, similar to like the Tear of Blood. I have the same opinion on, like, if you level it on one character, you should also have it leveled on the other character, because it just takes so long and so many hours. And same here for the Evernight and Genesis. It just feels bad to, first of all, it feels bad getting them duplicates of these, because there's no reason. You just get like 150 Shattered Stones and that's it. So I think it would be really cool to have Genesis and Evernight, and in general, like all this like future season mechanic progression themes as account-wide process, so you can, I don't know, start it on your Barb, and then if you want to go on your Necromancer and play, you also have it there. I think that would be a huge win for the game. Then there was a few more miscellaneous changes. Cursed Shrine events now gives the Shrine bonus at the start of the event instead of when it's finished. So that's pretty good. I think they also increased the XP to 100% now, so whenever you take one of those Lunar Shrines, the new ones, you get double the XP. It can really help up your leveling, but the XP is only doubled for the duration of the Shrine. I think they also, in a hotfix that they posted yesterday, they also increased the Glyph XP to 20% now from the new Lunar keys here. Let me see if I have one. Yeah, here, the extra Lunar Shrine. So it still shows you 10% extra Glyph XP, but it's actually now 20%. The patch is already live. And this patch here with the Uber Uniques is not live yet, but it's coming February 13th, which is in just 3 days from now. So that's very soon. So save your Uber Uniques, guys, and you'll be able to salvage them. Then we had a bunch of more bug fixes. It's always cool to see them addressing more and more bug fixes. I think there is a pretty big one here from the Season of Construct, where the pet still kills everybody in PvP, even though the owner is no longer alive, and I think you can get even killed by your own pet. So there's some weird shenanigans going on there, and definitely more bug fixes needed in the future here. Then we have Lunar Awakening fixes here. You can cleanse the shrines better. Sometimes the treasure goblins would not spawn, and just a bunch of stuff here that performance issues. I know a lot of people had like long loading screens and crashes. I still get them sometimes, but it's always good to see that they keep developing the game. And yeah, that's basically the patch that's coming here next week. And then hopefully we get some news here pretty soon, like when exactly the Gauntlet and the leaderboards release. I'm still hoping for the 20th or the 27th, but we'll see what's gonna happen there. And you know, Adam Jackson at BlizzCon already hinted that there might be a new balance patch, you know, somewhere in the middle of the season. They're definitely looking to do this. I don't know. I think it would be a great opportunity to put this balance patch in before the Gauntlet and the leaderboards come out, because after it's like kind of weird. So I think it should be happening before that. So maybe one of the Tuesdays, like we definitely will go with a Tuesday. It's going to be 13th is going to be this patch, and then 20th, I think most likely 20th or 27th we will see the Gauntlet release, and maybe we'll even get some balance patches where they hopefully, let's say, buff minions, Necromancer, and we'll see what happens with Barbs and Sorcs and all the other classes. But I'm super excited. I'll do my best to keep you guys posted. Sorry for the short delay on this one. I was not at home yesterday. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the update. Keep your Uber Uniques. I'm definitely going to be crafting some, or at least I'm going to test it in the Eternal Realm with my Uber Uniques. And we'll see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, my friends. See you soon. GG. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.